What is in this new ice cream we are feeding our kids?
For real.
Oh man, when this?
Oh, them boy down.
This is ridiculous.
And welcome back to the Codex Files Food. Today we're digging into even more unexplainable clips that will have you questioning everything. So do me the biggest favor and smash the like button, hit that subscribe button and join the family if you enjoy videos like this.
Keep looking for her. She's staring at me. That's not right. Oh, nope.
This like gotta be a joke, right?
You need to come to 369 because we're experiencing a ghost.
Big time.
Literally.
She's looking up. There it goes.
Seriously, come look at this. No, it's gonna stop.
So if you know it, say hi.
Ethel,
Paul?
Ethel, what's wrong with you tonight? What? What's wrong, Ethel?
Where is the like?
What is in this new ice cream we are feeding our kids? Is it petrified alien?
Lee said what were in it, didn't he, yesterday? He knew exactly what were in it. Yeah.
Palm oil.
Yeah.
Bad, that, isn't it?
Jerk chicken.
Oh, you got some in. Oh, put them back.
Got what in?
Right.
Why does European Parliament have a sculpture of what appears to be a reptilian creature holding a human household in a box? I'm just asking questions, but give me your thoughts on this exhibit.
Do you think our world is run by humans? No. If you're asking, do I think that there are hybrids, people who are part human? I mean, every society has always thought that. People are like, oh, that's a crazy concept. Really? Islam, Judaism, Christianity all believe that that is a thing. There are people who I know personally, I'm like, oh, let's get a weird vibe on them. I'm like, what is it? But I don't know. And I try not to speculate about it, though some of them are really weird.
Big name basketball player needed a cleansing.
You have celebrities consistently calling your phone, asking you to work specifically on court cases. Is there other things that they ask you for as well?
Yeah.
Without saying any names, can you just tell me what has been asked for?
So, big name basketball player needed a cleansing. Went to their house and did a cleansing.
Was it a cleansing like they were possessed or?
No, they were waiting on a championship ring. They were supposed to have gotten 3 years prior. So many things just kept getting in the way. They couldn't, and they wanted their championship ring. They deserved it. That was the main reason for the cleanse, is because they thought that maybe something was going on that was stopping that ring from getting to them. And they got their cleansing, and the following week they got the ring.
Was there something blocking? Is that what you're doing? You're removing what's blocking, which is considered the cleanse.
Right. That particular cleanse was to remove whatever was blocking that ring from getting to that person. Because I mean, it was a plethora of things.
Moral of the story: don't bring any shit from outside, ever.
Hey, get out of here!
We talk to products their lives and favorites. So we're not selling the aqua berry spray anymore?
Are y'all seeing this, or is it just me?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
So you see it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Colin. By accepting this order, you have agreed to sell your personal data to Palantir.
No.
Thank
No,
you.
no, 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 no.
Have
Cancel.
a wonderful day.
Cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel.
Not eligible for cancellation. Contact detected.
Shit, for real.
Take this!
Whoa! Oh my god!
Take this! That was sick! That was sick!
Watch that, watch that.
Is y'all serious right now? Is y'all serious? This is what it done came to? Is this what it done came to?
I don't know what we got going on in the country, but y'all see that? Oh, y'all can't see it. Look. Y'all see that? Oh, I'm tripping. You see? Yeah, I know y'all see that. What the hell, man? Look at this shit. Look. Boy, I know. Hold up.
This is ridiculous. It's terrible, isn't it? Just take what you need. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Take what you need. And let other people.
Did they know something we don't? Go to the comment section and spill the tea for me, fool.
Now, I don't know how dark you guys want to go here. At some point in the mid-90s, a friend of mine ended up talking to a coroner who was working on some very bizarre cases in Brooklyn. These are people who have been mutilated like cattle. These people were all in the same state in the world. They were all homeless. They were taken from the streets of Brooklyn. They were then drowned in the ocean, and the bodies returned to like rooftops and stuff, near where they had been taken. I said to her, well, I want some documentation. And when I got the documentation, it included a description of the autopsies, of what they found, the damage they found, a lot of it. And something told me immediately that it was true. And this is what it was. There is here, just above the C1 vertebra, a spot that if the right frequency, electric frequency, is applied there, you will feel clamps opening up and down your spine. You will roll right out of your body perfectly intact. And all of these cases were the same. Someone had it into the spine right at that point and stuck something down into it to break the spine. In other words, they were extracting the soul like extracting oyster from its shell.
Disclosure Day, Josh O'Connor at one point says 8 billion people have the right to know the truth. Did you know that in the first trailer that came out, the line in the trailer was 7 billion people have the right to know the truth?
Which set everybody off because people were saying either they don't know how many people are on the planet, which seems unlikely, or maybe it doesn't take place in the present, or maybe 1 billion people are alien hybrids or whatever. But isn't it interesting? It's in the trailer and then it's not in the movie.
Now I'm thinking, am I losing my mind? Like, we had a whole conversation about this in an episode. So after the movie, I had to go back and watch our episode. I'm like, no, that happened.
There is one theory, which is you know full well that it's wrong, but it's kind of your little thing that you'll drop in and get people talking, speculating.
And that's why they removed copper from swimming pools, because they realized that copper was so antibacterial that it was completely purifying the water that the people were swimming in without all of the harmful effects of chlorine, which we also know is a $1 trillion industry. But also, when the copper was rested in the swimming pools, copper ions were being absorbed into the water, which hold an electrical charge. Therefore, when people were swimming in these pools, their bodies were absorbing this charged water, and we are electrical beings. Therefore, the water that they were swimming in and bathing in was instantaneously healing their bodies. And so if we then think about copper pipes, which are being completely erased, it then makes perfect sense, because the elites realize that when water flows through copper pipes, that water then becomes charged water, creating some of the most powerful water in the world, purifying it to a level no other material can match. This is another reason why farmers would place copper in their livestock's water bowls, because they knew that the copper would keep the water completely pure and charge the water.
I don't know what we got going on in the country, but y'all see that? Or y'all can't see it? Look. Y'all see that? Oh, I'm tripping. You see? Yeah, I know y'all see that. What the hell, man? Look at this shit. Look. Boy, I know. Hold up.
Don't ask me if they come in smaller sizes. Don't even think about it.
Here are the 6 chocolate brands that are starting to use lab-grown cocoa. Number 1, Cadbury invested $4.6 million into a lab-grown cocoa company. Number 2, Kit Kat invested $44 million into a lab-grown cocoa company. Number 3, Lindt invested $5.6 million into a lab-grown cocoa company. Number 4, Kinder invested $15 million into a lab-grown cocoa company. Number 5, Snickers has a budget of $2 billion to invest into lab-grown chocolate. And finally, number 6, M&M's has a budget of $1.4 billion to invest into lab-grown cocoa startups. Make sure to read the ingredients and avoid terms like chocolate flavoring or cocoa compounds.
The man with the single gate walks right through it. Just thought I had to repost that. He walks on down the street like it's okay. Well, I'll be damned. With a strut, too. Some pep in the step. Instead of walking across the grass to the car right there, ain't that a BIT? Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Did you know that it was a woman, right? She went to the hospital. She went to several different hospitals. They diagnosed her with leukemia. They diagnosed her with cancer. They diagnosed her with everything, all right? They diagnosed everything. They told her she was about to die. They said, well, out of everything we diagnosed you with, there's nothing that can cure you. You have to just die. So what she did was, she got a place in California. She hired a caregiver for her so she can just die in peace. The caregiver was in the room and she was like, just take me outside. I just want to go outside. She go outside. The moment she go outside, she sit. She get attacked by bees. The bees are attacking her, stinging her. The caregiver run away, the bees are attacking her. She woke up 3 days later feeling better. The bees just cured her. See, a lot of people don't understand what's really going on, that their venom that they put in her attracted the cells and destroyed the bacteria that was in her body.
What the fuck is this? Hell yeah, that is fucking sick, dude. Yeah.
That's the new Ford Fetus.
So in the new Apple data tracking ad, they tell us that we are being tracked and communicated by demons. Now, some people will say that this is a bit of a reach. However, this painting in the background is actually an AI generated painting that is literally on the commercial for just several seconds, maybe 2 seconds. And if you look in the painting, it's just like this woman sitting on the bench. She has her 3 demons that are next to her, and she's entertaining them with her phone, just like in the painting where there's a woman sitting on a bench with 3 demons looking over her shoulder reading a book. This happens so fast that you won't really pick it up unless you really are paying attention. And she doesn't realize that she has all these demons that are on her that are literally watching her phone being entertained. So throughout the commercial, it shows people with their demons looking over their shoulder, looking at their phone at a campsite, at the gym, and at work. And then even at the library. And I don't know if anyone remembers, there was a horror movie. It was an Asian horror movie where a demon was sitting on a guy's neck and he was getting like neck pain. And so that's what this reminds me of, is that horror movie where that demon was like sitting on his neck and constantly giving him neck pain. And he's obviously watching his phone, getting entertained by his phone. Now they put these people in silver suits so that they look cuter and, you know, look a little annoying, but they really are demons. And then they allow them to explode so that they can't track you anymore. Now, I've said this on my page many times before that I have been contacted by demons, but also contacted by angels directly through my TikTok app. I've also been sent ads, or not ads, I've been sent articles from angels, and I've also been sent articles from demons through my phone. They no longer need a body or a host to inhabit in order to attack you. They can attack you through your phone. So that's why when I tell you guys about the comments on my page, I always say, you know, watch out who you're talking to, because you're most likely getting baited by a demon that's going to go back and forth with you on with their AI bot page. However, I thought it was quite interesting that Apple showed this in real time and showed what I've been telling you guys that's been happening. They're trying to, I guess, prevent it from happening.
What the heck was that? Guys, I swear to God, I saw a hand come down from here and it dropped that. See this? The hand dropped it from up here. That's freaking creepy. Bro, there's no hole up there. I thought there was like a trap door for... There's somebody here? know somebody there. No, there was somebody. I have on video.
No, you have video. What?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Watch.
Oh.
See?
No, I don't see.
You didn't see?
Ah.
One more time. See?
No.
People were like, if these aliens were really horrible beings that sought our destruction, they could have wiped us out a long time ago with the technology that they have. And we've seen it. We've seen the technology with our own eyes. They just released those new tranche of files, and it was like, wow, technology that we've never even seen before. They could have wiped us out long ago. So that must mean they're benevolent and they have our best intention in mind. That is a lie.
No.
That is a lie, and let me tell you why. Because they cannot create, so they've been stealing from us to create dirt bodies for these disembodied spirits to live in. Okay, now, but that's not just the end of it. Now they've got plenty of DNA and eggs and sperm, and I don't even think they need us for that anymore. So why would they still need us if they had all the raw genetic material required? Because these disembodied spirits, that's what the book of Enoch talks about. The giants drowned, disembodied, eternal spirits came out of them because their fathers were angels.
Yeah.
And they're floating around and they need a body to live in. Okay. Once they create a body for them by stealing from us, eggs, sperm, whatever, that spirit goes to inhabit that body. Now they've got a dirt body with an unredeemed eternal spirit in it. What does that mean? What does that mean? They have to continue to let us exist because we then become their life force for them to continue having those bodies be able to stay young and functionable.
What the? I know I ain't tripping. I just seen Scrunch. You was not. Babe! Babe!
Yeah. What's wrong?
Some weird shit. You know what? I think I recorded on my glasses. Hold on.
तो दोस्तों एक बात बताओ, अगर ये चांद है, वो क्या है? ये चांद है, तो ये क्या है?
Quick, what color is Marge Simpson's necklace? Blue, or is it white, or is it orange? I may be tripping, but I thought it was a color, and it turns out what color is it? Let me know. I might be tripping, but I thought it was a color, and it turns out it's not that color, and it was never that color. But what color do you remember? Trust me, I'll chalk this one up to bad memory or getting Lisa and Marge mixed up, but I swear it was one color and it was not the other one. I always thought that her necklace was white, but apparently it is orange, and it's always been orange. I don't know if I'm tripping. I don't know if this is a Mandela effect. I don't know if maybe my mind got it mixed up. I know Lisa's pearl necklace is white. I thought Marge's pearl necklace was white, but apparently it is orange, and it's always been orange. Has anybody else thought that it was white? Is it just me? It might be just me. I might be tripping here, but I don't think I'm tripping. I grew up on The Simpsons, and if you would have asked me, then obviously I would have said a white pearl necklace, but apparently it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I don't know. Let me know. It's us.
Go ahead. Let me see that shit, man. I'm gonna give your ass a chocolate burger.
Man, hell.
Oh, man. Wendy's.
Oh, them boy down. Look at this steam coming off that.
Shiduki, everything spooky.
so I just moved into a new house in the the microwave.
2, 5. Let's cook. You're done.
Listen to.
2. Let's cook. Oh, your food's ready.
Hey gang, something weird is going on. You're not gonna believe it. I found this dollar bill, and I can put a shadow on that dollar bill. Look, nothing there. And I put the shadow there, and just wait, right? Look, you can see it burning. You can see it burning. And if I take my shadow away, it's burned onto the bill. Gang, something weird is happening.
No copper detective allows a Ouija board to be in their house because every time they encounter mass murder, suicide, arson, they encounter a Ouija board. They did not allow Ouija boards to be in the evidence locker room. Sucker's already haunted. We don't need him more haunted.
Locals call him the Mexican Batman, but after 10 days of vigilante justice, the person police are looking for is him. Lagos de Moreno has been one of Mexico's most dangerous cities for years, and locals are fed up with authorities not doing anything. So one mysterious man has been fighting crime himself and absolutely embarrassing the criminals. At night, he's been catching motorcycle thieves, tapes them to lampposts, draws whiskers on their face, writes "rat" on their forehead, and leaves a motorcycle next to them as evidence before vanishing. In the past 10 days, it's happened 5 times, but the police are treating the suspects as victims and are now actively hunting Batman.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
He clicked the link that got sent to him.
He clicked the link that got sent to him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, those are meta glasses.
Yeah. Which... Oh my goodness. It is a cow alarm. Whoa. See, that's what happens when you start watching school fight videos.
Oh shit, everything's bigger now. Wait, you could change it. Oh, why did you push it?
Bro tried to meet Jasmine 5 miles away.
What they're searching for at CERN, for example, is how do you go into other dimensions and create these portals? Because that's an ancient technology that we're still trying to unlock today. And what are they looking for? Well, one of the things they're looking for is the Atman particle, or Atma, A-T-M-A or A-T-M-A-N. It comes out of the Vedas and the Upanishads, where most of the scientists are told to go to get their theological understanding of quantum mechanics. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it properly. And it's also understood as the Brahman as well, or part of the Brahman. And depending on which translations you're reading out of the Vedas, that could be translated as any of those three, and maybe even a few other varieties. But it's the divine essence, as it's called. And this is an invisible particle in another dimension that they're looking for that can merge with a particle you could measure at the quantum level.
Nigga, what?
What is she doing? What is she doing?
Preaching.
Move it.
See, the world is not necessarily going to end, but the Earth is going to go through a series of geological changes that are necessary to make sure it doesn't end. That's the point.
Yeah.
Did I see you say that turquoise is the color? What's turquoise going to do?
Well, there is an energy that comes from a being called the Godhead, which is, I mean, we talk about God. The Godhead is not a guy with a beard sitting on a cloud. It is a massive spirit, the basis of all creation. And coming out from this Godhead, round all creation, through all the stars, through all the planets and everything else, is the life force known as the light. I mean, the Bible refers to the light. And within this light are various other energies which have certain gifts. And these other energies have a frequency that is the same as all the colors. And turquoise actually is the same frequency as an energy called love and wisdom. Therefore, when you wear that color, you attract it. When you wear black, you attract a color that is the opposite to love and all the things we wish to bring to the earth. And it attracts another kind of energy which is very
But this is very hard. This is very hard on priests and nuns, isn't it?
Well, maybe that's a sign that maybe all the truth is not in the hands of the traditional church that has been with us over all these thousands of years.
Well, now, let me get the story right. The press claim that you claim to be the Son of God.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yes, you see, the thing is that, you see, it's quite funny, really. You know, 2,000 years ago, had a guy called Jesus sat here and said these same things, you would still be laughing. It's really, really funny that we've not really moved on that much. There have been many missions, if you like, over the last 12,000 years to try to free the earth from control by a force that is working against the Godhead. The Godhead is the basis of all love and wisdom and all the rest of it in the whole of creation. But there is another being, the Bible refers to it as Satan, the real name is Lucifer, who is trying to take over creation. And because of the very important part this particular planet plays in the whole, actually destroying this planet would be a major step forward in that direction. Therefore, for the last 12,000 years, the influence on this planet has been from this being and from the energy which he sends out.
Shake hands with a Mason. Sure. What you'll see is they put the thumb there on, that would be the third knuckle from the thumb. So you see this very frequently. This is the entered apprentice. There are two for fellowgraph, but Master Mason is right there. And whenever I've shaken somebody's hand that way as a Mason, it's almost like a jolt. They get it. Masons will always go in to make that handshake because it's innocuous enough to know that, well, if you're not a Mason, you're not going to respond, but it's also obvious to a Mason to know that if you are, he's trying to communicate to you. Okay, the next thing that happens is that he says something to you after you make the handshake. If you don't know them, he will say, so you're traveling. You're traveling. It means, are you a brother? Are you traveling? Are you a brother? Are you on your journey in Freemasonry with me? So you say, yes, I'm traveling. And with another lawyer who was a Mason that appeared before a judge, and he gave him the sign of the entered apprentice degree. And the judge understood that he was a Mason and therefore gave a favorable ruling to his client. There are all different kinds of examples. There's a statement that you make with it, which takes place in the third degree of Freemasonry, which is the death, burial, and resurrection ceremony that the Master Mason goes through. And it's, O Lord, my God, is there no help for the widow's son? This is the sign of distress. This is how your hands were placed on the volume of the sacred law when you swore your Masonic obligation, your oath. And is there no help for the widow's son refers to a mockery of our Lord. The widow is Our Lady. The Lord is the Son. There is no help for him because we don't believe in his resurrection. That's a fraud. We believe in the Masonic resurrection. It's only through principles of Freemasonry that you're raised to eternal life. So the do guard is this, and the sign is the penalty of the oath, entered apprentice degree. The fellowcraft degree, the do guard is this, and the sign is this. The penalty of the fellowcraft degree is having your chest torn open and your heart plucked out and placed on the temple. And then finally in the Master Mason degree, your hands are placed on the scriptures this way during your oath. That's the do guard, and the sign is this, having my body severed in twain and my bowels taken thence and burned to ashes, the ashes scattered to the four winds of heaven. So those are the signs. If a Mason gives any one of those signs, whatever position he's in, maybe he has to do this, maybe he has to do this, it's kind of covert, but that immediately alerts you that that is a brother in need and something needs to be done.
I'm not sure what's more creepy, the fact that that's called Diddy's Pizza or the fact that the sign ain't showing up on camera.
She just found the back room's entrance. Do you think she should explore?
Why do spirits seem to connect to dolls compared to other objects?
I don't have an answer to that. I will say that I just like dolls, but we have other just regular items. Like we have a case that has a possession. We had to go cleanse a house one time. They called me to this house. These people called me to their house. They said the husband had went to the beach and he seen this chair on the beach. Somebody had discarded a chair on the beach and he just had to have the chair. So they loaded the chair up in the back of their truck, took it home. The wife said that the longer they had the chair, the more he was changing. He was getting mean. He stopped bathing. He stopped going to work. And all he wanted to do was sit in this chair. So she called me one day. He was somewhere. We got into the house and we started cleansing the house. And we went to the back room where this chair was. And I'm like, it's this chair. Wherever y'all got this chair is possessed. So she called the husband. She said, it's the chair. The chair has to go. And I told him how they had to discard of it. He would not get rid of the chair. He had a whole breakdown.
Like attached to it.
He was so attached to it. They did end up getting rid of it and the house was clear after that. He came back to himself, but I guess it was a real traumatic thing for him to get rid of that chair.
The most powerful people in this world are either extremely spiritual or extremely wicked. Before the physical world, everything is spiritual.
Todos los espejos son portales. De hecho, es muy importante que nunca pongas espejo enfrente de espejo.
¿Por qué?
Porque ese es un portal abierto. Es más, que no pongas una televisión enfrente de un espejo porque hace las veces de portal la pantalla de la televisión.
Okay.
Por el reflejo.
Es por eso que en México, no sé si te ha tocado, amiga, en México cubren cuando hay un velorio en casa.
Totalmente.
Cubren las teles y todos los aparatos.
Sí, por supuesto, porque esos son portales para espíritus, incluso para el trascendido. Wow. Es para que entre y salga por estos portales. Es real.
Entonces, no tener espejo frente a espejo, ni
no.
tele frente a espejo.
No.
Pero dormir con un espejo atrás
tampoco,
o adelante.
Tampoco, porque son portales. Obviamente cuando tú duermes, entonces, evidentemente este es un tema muy largo.
Sí.
Dice el divino arcángel Raziel, que es otro de los divinos arcángeles con quien trabajo, que cuando nosotros dormimos, no es que simplemente se está llevando a cabo una función de la mente subconsciente, dijera Freud, sino que vamos a los lugares. O sea, nosotros realmente vamos a esos planos de existencia, vamos a esos lugares a través de nuestro cuerpo astral. Entonces, cuando tú estás dormido, literalmente entras y sales de plano, vas y cambias de plano, o puede haber espíritus que entran a tu plano.
And that's a wrap on this episode, food. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit that smash the like button for me, smash the subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.